Welcome back to the Vickie Storm Show, and if you're just joining us, we have Tembalami who's joining us today on the couch, and hopefully as well with him we'll be able to get more information and poke him a little bit and find out really why he does what he does. Tembalami his music is creative. I find it to be artistic, and as well there's worship embedded that comes with that music as well. So we want to find out how he does that, and how being a minister as well in terms of worship, how his life has been like. But before we actually speak to Tembalami, I want you guys to watch a clip. When we had the Manchester Afro Praise, there was an event the last few weeks that happened. In fact, not last week, on Saturday, and we went down to Manchester and we spent some time with some of these guys, and they went on stage and had a wonderful time. But Tembalami had ministry at time as well, and I want us to watch a clip of one of his new songs that he ministered in, and hopefully we're going to hear these songs later on as well. So watch this clip, and then we'll talk to Tembalami when we come back.
I know you are a faithful God. If you could do it for me, if you could do it for Joseph, if you could do it for Simon, if you could do it for Jacob, if you could do it for Saul, you can certainly do it for them tonight. So it's my prayer and my belief tonight that our lives are changing. Father God, you are perfecting our lives right now. We worship you, Lord, because you are good. Hallelujah. The next song I'm going to do is a very simple song. It might be new to some of you, but it just says, Iwe Mahanya. You know, you'll be running your race every day, but God is faithful and He'll see you through it. So for those that don't understand Shona, Iwe Manya means keep running. Don't get tired. So I'm going to teach you this song right now. And I know you are amazing and you're going to learn it and sing it with me tonight. Are you ready to learn it? Great. So it's a simple song. It goes like this. Sanete, iwe usanete, iwe manya, usanete. Iwe usanete. Everybody, let's go. Iwe manya, usanete. Iwe usanete. Tell the person next to you. Iwe manya, usanete. Iwe usanete. Sing it again. Here we go. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Are you ready for some reggae? Let's go. What a queen and come on. Kuti uko unotofarira moni. Pane testimony. Iwewe tarira denga utende mwari. Usachikire kure wewe. Usacheuke shure wewe.
So that's a song from Tembalami Manya. Now, I mean, a lot of you guys know Tembalami from the hit song Tom Rumbids. I mean, that's where a lot of us first fell in love with Tembalami, and we're like, ooh, what is he going to give us next? And he has climbed from one step to another, to another, to another. And we're going to discuss a lot more about the actual new song that we just had and just listened to. We gave a little bit of it so that you guys won't miss the Watford show, and make sure you come. Now, he has been described by Benjamin Dube to be a young, gifted man. Tembalami, welcome to the Vickie Storm Show.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's great to have you. Now, number one, you are dressed to fit the set.
I'm surprised. I thought you guys bought the couch to match my shirt.
We're looking at your tie, we're thinking, okay, it's red, everything goes along. Perfect choice. Tembalami, you've been here traveling with Afro Praise, you've been on a tour. How has it been for you? I mean, you're away from home and you're in England. What's the journey been like?
England is a great place for me because I get a lot of support from when I come here every time, and people have been supportive. Even on YouTube, I get the most views from England. So England is great. This trip has been amazing, yeah.
Now, your hit song, Tomorumisa, was the first song. Is this, when you're talking about hits and people in English supporting it, is that where the bunch of us were streaming live every single day to watch your songs?
Definitely. Yeah, I've had a lot of support from England, and that song opened doors for me, and that was the reason why I came, the reason I go to England the first time when I came a couple of years back, and I've been coming here.
Are you going to keep coming?
Yeah, I'm going to keep coming. So yeah, I thank God for Tom Rumbinza because it opened doors for me. Yeah.
Now, we just played Manya, a different song, a different flavor, reggae. I mean, I was there on the night and I was actually dancing to it. That's when I was like, wait a minute, this is, Tembalami does that, and then you came up with something else different, but it was of excellent spirit. Why that song?
Manya, when I wrote the song, I wanted something that could inspire somebody. You see, I listen to a lot of inspirational music. Like when you come to think of it, I used to listen to R. Kelly a lot.
Oh, okay.
When he chooses to, you can write stuff that really inspires people sometimes. So he writes stuff like The Storm Is Over and things like that. They really touched me and they were very inspirational. So when I write, I always want to come up with a song that can be a soundtrack to your life and say, when you're feeling down and, you know, you can just play a song that encourages you.
So you mania.
So you should you need to keep running.
So why the reggae feeling? Is that what your producers decided to put together, or is it you saying, I want this kind of flavor? Because it's got this little guitar thing to it that it's like I don't know if it's rock. My music skills are low, but when it's rock at the beginning and then it turns into reggae, is it a different flavor you're introducing?
Definitely. What I wanted to do with the song was just give a bit of surprise, because it's more on the mellow. Soulish R&B level, so that when we start the song, that's what it sounds like, and then when you hear the drummer, then it flips on you, and then it turns into reggae, and it's like, what?
That slightly did change when I was like, oh, okay.
So it's something that I like doing. I like surprises and, you know, coming up with new stuff for every event, so that when you come, you don't feel like, you know, I've been down this road like a million years.
I hope people come to your next show in Watford, because we gave them a little snippet so they can hear, and they want to come and hear that song.
Yeah, I would encourage everybody to come, but even if one person comes, we'll still do the same event the same way we would do it if there were 20,000. Yeah.
So in terms of your touring, you've been around. I think you've been to Canada as well. There's one of your clips I was watching in another station where you did live music. But how do you get to be touring, and how do you get to be going around, and is that not tiresome for you back and forth, or do you enjoy that kind of life now?
It's amazing. Like when we went to Canada, we were in 6 different cities. I didn't realize the country was that big until then. It's huge. Yeah. And we were in Vancouver, and it's a beautiful city. You feel like you're standing in a postcard. That's how beautiful it is. It's really nice. So the weather was even changing with the places. Some of the places were cold, like Edmonton, and it's a bit cold, but as you go around, and then and we were there for a month, so it was like transitioning into summer. So by the end of it, we were like in summer in Montreal was really hot, like it was like 44 degrees there. I was like, wow, okay, but it was really nice. You get to meet people, different people. We went to a Spanish church where we had to get translators, and we get to sing.
There is a song, yes, Lord.
Yeah.
I just remembered. You translated it. What's the translation?
Si, Señor. We went to a Spanish church.
Yeah.
So when we were singing at Trading My Sorrows, they sing it in Spanish.
Okay.
So that was something new for me. Like, they were saying, wow, you sing it in Shona? I was like, yes. And then they started teaching me the Spanish, so I thought maybe...
So how would we sing it? If you're putting the si, Señor, how would I sing it from Yes, Lord, Yes, Lord?
Because it's yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. And then
it's...
Si, Señor, si, Señor. Si, Señor, si, Señor. Si, Señor, si, Señor. Amen.
Brilliant.
It's so much fun.
It was actually nice when you did it in Manchester.
Yeah.
I mean, when we talk about creativity, that's what I see. The moment it's Tembalami, I'm thinking, what has he got now? So even to us, what's been the most enjoyable moment? I mean, I know you're busy, you guys get a lot of ministry going on, but what's the most enjoyable moment where you say, I remember this one moment when I was like, oh.
One of the most enjoyable moments is when I meet the young children. You see, one of the things that my videos has done is it has made an impression on the young guys. So sometimes you meet a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, 3-year-old that can really sing your song, and it inspires me because we are shaping a generation. And some of the times you get feedback from people of what they think of your music. Just one person came and said, "Do you guys realize that you have revolutionized the gospel industry in Zimbabwe?" And to me, it's such an honor to find that there are people that appreciate what you do. It encourages and also helps us to create more music.
Yeah. On your videos, I believe you did work with a school. Because you've just mentioned working with young people. Now, how did that make you feel, and what do you think the impact was to them as well? I mean, you, a big star, probably they look up to you, and you come and you do a joint production together.
It's interesting to work with students because when you start, you think you're going to teach them a lot.
Yeah.
Not knowing that you're going to learn as much as well when you get there, because they come from so many different backgrounds, from very different families and very different cultures, and when they come in with their excitement, they just teach you a lot. So I work with schools a lot because I give career guidance and things like that. And it's always amazing to work with students because you get to inspire them just for them to come out and really be who they really are, and it's good.
Okay, good. And what then is your inspiration behind your songwriting? I mean, you write beautiful worship and praise as well. I mean, my favorite, to be honest, is I love your worship songs. We're discussing earlier on about this great song that you did in Scotland, and I was saying that is just for somebody who's getting saved or somebody who knows what salvation is. It's such an inspiration. What is the inspiration behind your music?
Some of it is personal experience or in my walk with God. Sometimes you experience something and you feel, if I'm going through this, about the 6 billion people on the planet, I'm sure someone is experiencing the same thing. And if they are experiencing the same thing, what song would they want to listen to? So some of the songs that I write, that's what I do. That I've experienced this, and I think somebody needs encouragement out there. And maybe if they're going through what I'm going through, so I can write something like that. Some of it is straight from the word. Some of it is from people that I see around me, the families that I see around me.
Is it easy, or it's challenging to actually produce material one after the other, especially like song hits? I mean, every time you produce another song, it's better than the one that was there before. It's like you're climbing a ladder. You never at any point have gone down. Is it keeping the standard? It's
there's both sides of the coin. What I do is when I'm producing music, I'm mostly looking at who do I want this song to minister to. Like if you look at, I once did a song with Mudiwa, which I did.
Oh, yes.
So when I did it, some of the people that listen to my music were surprised, and some of them didn't even like it. They were like, "No, this is not really you." I was like, "Yes, it's not me."
But you're reaching.
It doesn't have to be me sometimes, but is it doing the work that it's supposed to do? Because it did. I wanted to minister to the young guys because we're losing them to the people that sing about, graphic things and drugs and things like that. So there's a lot out there. So if we can package our music in a way that we can touch a certain, say, demographic, then that would be great. So sometimes you get to hear some of my music in a very different format, and then people don't understand. But every song that I do has a certain target to say, I want it to minister to this person. Because if you don't have someone whom you're targeting to have that song minister to, then you might not be ministering to anybody.
Now, Bayete is one of your new songs you did with Zoe and Primos as well. And it's a new album, Faith Aid Kit. Very exciting. And hopefully after the break, we'll talk about Faith Aid Kit. But I just want a little bit about Bayete, and then we'll play the Bayete song for everybody to know what we're talking about. I mean, it's a hit song. It's another hit song.
They did the heavy lifting. They're just amazing. Zoe is amazing in terms of range. She can just...
vocals.
Your vocals are amazing. Primrose, on the other hand, she's great in the lower registers, and she nailed it. So I was just there, riding along.
The women outshined you.
They did. They're amazing. They're quite amazing. They're young too.
So why Bayete then? What's the inspiration behind that song?
What I wanted to do with Bayete is I wanted to minister to people that speak a different language than me. I'm just pretty much Shona. And so that's why I got Zoe and Prim is in university in South Africa. So I said, put a little bit of Zulu Ndebele in there. And Zoe is pretty much from Bulawayo, so she's very Ndebele. Me on the other end, I'm just...
So you got Harare and Bulawayo people representing...
Exactly, so it's just one big happy family. So that's what we did. So for the video, it was, we got students from UZ and some guys from church, and it was amazing just getting everybody in there. So with the team that I work with, the director was just...
Actually, I'm going to hold you there because I want us to talk about your videos. Your videos are incredible, by the way. But we're going to talk about them after these guys have seen Bayete. So if you're home, you're watching, we're going to play you Bayete, and you guys enjoy the song.
praise, in worship. I know the world has taken this and they've called it signal to play or whatever. But in church, we yata for our God. Now let me see you. Yata, 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 with you, yata, yata, with yata, 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 yata. Let me see you with your hands, everybody. You are the most high God. Gunda wakuza, naka naka chezo. Alpha and Omega. You are the El Shaddai. Every tongue confess. Every knee shall bow. You are the great I am. Elohim. You are the most high God. Hakuna wakaita sema.
So we've just shown you via to that Zoe and Primrose, beautiful, beautiful voices. I think your collaboration with those ladies, excellent choice.
They were
Excellent.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did an amazing job.
yeah. I think they added a little bit of there's a twang to it, something different that when you listen to it, it's like, you know, at the beginning when you start saying you're the most high God, you think, what? And then it's just beautiful.
Yeah, they're amazing. I know they're young and they're starting, but I'm sure when their albums come out, you get to understand why I featured those ladies. They have a bright future ahead of them, yeah.
We'll be looking for them.
Soon.
Now, we were watching your video, amazing, like I said. One thing I love about your videos is the creativity, is the brightness in your videos. Is it something that you sit down and you thought, you know what, every video I'm going to have something bright, or I'm going to find a way to capture the audience? How do you get about working out the videos and the script writing to it?
One thing that has inspired me is the Bollywood music.
Yes.
They have a lot of color and a lot of life in there, and they have a lot of people in there. They do that a lot. If you look at the Bollywood movies, some of them they're in the mountains, but there's always, they include a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it makes people relate more to their movies.
Yeah.
So I saw that and I learned from them. Yeah, so it's really lively. So
Do you go around searching for people? Because, I mean, all your videos, you've got the I believe, you've got the choir, we've got the school kids, and then you've got Tomurumbidza. That's even bright and colorful, you've got more people. This one, you've got loads of people as well. How do you find people to come and actually do this?
I make a decision according to the feel of the video.
Yeah.
If you look at Tomurumbidza, the people who are in that video, most of them are actors. Yeah, they're actors. They do theater.
That's right, yeah.
So they're very expressive.
Yeah.
If you look at, I believe, the song was talking about encouraging to say, I believe in Jesus, I can do great things. So it's mainly for students. That's why I had students come and do the song with
And
me.
you played teacher in that as well.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like what you want to be when you grow up.
Yes. So every video that I do, I pick the people that are going to be in the video according to the feel of the video. Yeah, so Bayeti wanted a bit of dancing, so I got the guys that are in the choir at church and the guys that are in the dance team and a large group of students from the UZ.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm sure I'm going to be having more guys from the UZ in my next
it's like,
videos.
can you do your next video?
Yes.
It's really like that.
Yeah.
Now, you, exciting new project, album out, Faith Aid Kit. I wanted to make sure I get that right because I think I heard someone said first aid.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So Faith Aid Kit is like a collection of songs that inspire people. So they are packaged differently, though. Like I said, some of them sound reggae, some of them with a little bit of rap in it. But it's a bit on the youngish side. But what I wanted to do was just to have songs that talk about you going forward. If you listen to most of the songs, the first track, and it's okay to shoot it, means I'm not going back. I'm going forward. If you listen to Manya, the other song is Ndayambuka, which means I've crossed over, which keeps talking about the emphasis of the album is just to encourage somebody to go. The other one is called Ndoyenda, which means wherever God wants me to go, I will go. So it's all about going forward. So that's what the Faith Aid Kit is about. Yeah. On the other hand, now what I'm working on is the next album that features Hande is called Tembalami and Friends. It has a lot of collaborations. I'm collaborating with different producers and different artists. So if you look at the 5 tracks I've done right now, they are all different in terms of the people that are on it.
You've also worked with Wellington, and a very diverse and unique as well, and you guys blend in together very well, I think. Has that been an exciting project to have him involved in that as well?
I love working with Wellington. He is a free spirit. He's someone who is excited and ready to go, and he's hardworking. Even if you listen to his album, it's amazing. I play it all the time when I'm driving. It's just like, you know, when he's that guy.
And he dances. This guy's got this way of dancing.
Yes, for such a big guy, and what he does, he just inspires me. So I have Wellington on it, and I have the Bayeta remix that is Zoe and Primrose, and then there's other music. I did a song with CCAP, Voice of Mbare. You remember the song? You remember those guys?
Yes.
I have a song that I did with them on my Tembalami and Friends album. That's coming out.
When is that coming out?
That will be next year. So that's the same album that I'm saying Kululu Baby is going to be on. So it's
really massive.
It's amazing. I'm working with different producers as well. I did a song with Knox. A reggae song. It was really good because we go way back. When I was still doing secular music, we were in a band together, and he is someone who is very talented, and he's going to be a producer now. And so I got to work with him. It was really good. So I'm always working with different people. Even in terms of faith, they might be at different levels of faith.
But can I, if I may ask, do you feel that maybe your fans or people that listen to your music will question why Knox and why not someone who's already maybe established as a gospel artist? Because some people will ask those questions and say, you're collaborating with Knox.
Yeah, people would say that, but I'm a Christian. I follow what Jesus did. Jesus spent his time with tax collectors and thieves, and that's what being Christian is all about. You can't say I'm a Christian, so now I just stick with Christians, because how are you going to win those people over? Because if you don't have respect for them, you can't minister to them.
That's right.
So as long as God created them, they deserve to be ministered to. And no one owns God and says, I am the only one who has the right to worship him, and all these people cannot. Because if you look at Paul's ministry, it was all to the heathen. It was all, he was in with the Colossians, with the Greeks, with the Corinthians, with the Romans, with the...
And that's part of what you do is ministry and taking the gospel to every end of the earth as well.
So if you look at the format of my music, it's mostly about the people that don't know Christ. That's why even my sound is different. Because I could do what every other gospel musician.
Appeal to them.
To them, yes, because it's church music. It's for the people that are used to the church sound. So as it sounds churchy, it's going to minister to people that are already in the church. Of which my role is to be an evangelist to the people that are outside the church. So I want to produce something that can play on MTV.
That's right.
That's what I want to do. So
that's a good standard to chase, by the way. That's a very good standard to chase. Now, do you think that, suppose, with everything, with your music and what probably everybody has expectations, do you feel there's some challenges that you've gone through and you have to please people? or do you struggle when it comes to production? What are the challenges that in your journey that you face day to day? Because there are artists out there who are trying to do the same thing, and some of them give up. And your music, as you said, is talking about pressing on and not giving up. What are the challenges like for you, and how are you managing to do that?
At the end of the day, we are all on a journey, and God created us for each of us has a different purpose. You as a broadcaster, that's what God anointed you to do.
That's right.
So it comes with its challenges, yes, obviously. And as a human being, we go through stuff. Sometimes we lose friends, sometimes we lose family, sometimes we go through tough times in terms of jobs and things like that. So we all need encouragement, whether you're a gospel artist or whether you just...
Because when we see you on stage, you just think, oh, that's perfect. Perfect life.
Yeah, I get that a lot. And some of the things that I struggle with is... I'm not married yet, as you can see.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. I'm sure that's one of the questions that's going to come up today.
Yeah.
Anticipating it.
So some of the people that I meet, they just think the person they see in a music video is how I live every day, not knowing that I'm just as human as you are.
But to us, so some people, you'd come across as either our celebrities or the people that we look up to, and we think, wow, these guys are ministers. And then we don't expect you to have those challenges, whether it's those female challenges, whether it's those production challenges. It's like, because we see a video, a done image of you, we're thinking, perfect.
Yeah. That's what happens, yeah, but life is still life.
Yeah.
So it's actually when you are very ambitious that sometimes you lose friends. Because in your quest for greatness, people should never forget that you need friends and you need family, which is the most important thing.
I mean, you're human as well.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Human.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're on my couch, a celebrity on my couch.
Yeah.
Now, if you've been watching, we're going to go on a short break. When we come back, we will talk more about the Afro Praise and Tembalami's involvement in the Afro Praise and the event that's going to be coming up. And we've got one or two more questions for him. So do stay tuned in or just go for a short commercial break.
Gospel Nation Promotions proudly presents one of the biggest African gospel music festival in the UK, Afro Praise. Featuring live from South Africa, Mukula Bebe of Joy Esquire Celebration. From the UK, Muyiwa. And from Zimbabwe, Zimbo Choir, Tembalami, Tekshua Zamangube. Shows are gonna be in Edinburgh on Saturday the 2nd of August 2014 at the Central Wall, Manchester Saturday the 16th of August 2014 at the Lighthouse Church, and in London Saturday the 23rd of August 2014 at the Watford Colosseum. Tickets are only £25, VIP £30, kids £15. Tickets are also available online at www.eventbrite.co.uk. For more information, call us on 07949736187 or 0794762832. Show start at 5 p.m. For our God, we do it big. Gospel Nation Promotions proudly presents one of the biggest African gospel music festival in the UK, Afro Praise. Featuring live from South Africa, Mukula Bebe of Joy Esquire Celebration. From the UK, Muyiwa. And from Zimbabwe, Zimbo Choir, Tembalami, Tekshua Zamangube. Shows are gonna be in Edinburgh on Saturday the 2nd of August 2014 at the Central Wall, Manchester Saturday the 16th of August 2014 at the Lighthouse Church, and in London Saturday the 23rd of August 2014 at the Watford Colosseum. Tickets are only £25, VIP £30, kids £15. Tickets are also available online at www.eventbrite.co.uk. For more information, call us on 07949736187 or 0794762 Show start at 5 p.m. For our God, we do it big.
So welcome back to the Vickie Storm Show. We've been chit-chatting with Tembalami, and on a little break I asked him a little more questions, secret questions about females, but we won't reveal things to you guys. We'll leave that for now before I'm in trouble. But let's talk about your tour.
Okay.
Afro Praise, you've been going around with those guys, Zimbo Praise, Wellington. You guys are bonding so great, so well. What's the journey like for you?
It's always great to work with Zimbo Praise. I've been part of the team, and then when I went solo, I grew.
Also, you were with Zimbo Praise first.
Yes,
So
I was
that's
with
the
Zimbo Praise
best,
first.
yeah.
Yeah. So we are like one family.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are always together, and I get a lot of support from them, and I support them when I'm doing events as well. So Zimbo Praise and Tembalami and all the other musicians that are coming, we are like just one big happy family.
It shows in your performances
Yeah.
when you guys are up there on stage ministering. I mean, the moment it's like you guys all click, and I suppose whether that also comes with hard work and rehearsal times, because you guys have had to do that. So
Yeah,
much
we do,
rehearsal
but they're so
and-
smart. The guys there are all amazing musicians.
Yes.
So it's easier to, you can't say you want to teach Zimbo Praise something. Because they already know it. Just get there and say, guys, we just want to do this, and they're just singing great. So they're amazing like that, and you can just see that because they work hard, and they are very serious about what they do. They have long hours of practice. So when you look at Zimbo Praise, I think the sky is the limit.
Yeah.
We are yet to see. There are so many things we're yet to see about Zimbo Praise and where they're going. And
you guys have been consistent. I mean, from the time you started, from the first live DVD recording to the next one, to now.
Yeah.
I think your music has grown.
Definitely,
Zimbo
yeah.
Praise, and them as well. I think character-wise, it's really beautiful to see lots of color up there and different genres coming together.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Zimbo Praise. It's always every leader there who leads every song, they are different and unique in the way they do, and they play different things. So it's always amazing to work with Zimbo Praise.
Yeah.
And this year we've got Texua as well, and he's an amazing worshiper, and it's not an act with him. What you see on stage is what you see off stage. So he's just straight like that, and I love working with people that are like that. Yeah.
It's amazing. So your album, your stuff is coming out. Where are we going to find that?
You can get all my music on the online stores. I'm on all online platforms, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon. So you can just find my music there. So if you want to get music, you can always get about tours and upcoming stuff. You can always find it on Facebook. I use Facebook a lot.
So that's Tembalami on Facebook, is it?
Tembalami on Facebook, yes.
But some people, right, this is off the record, some people cannot be added on his page.
Cough, cough.
So is there a fan page, where those that cannot be added on the page can go onto another page to be added to get updates and things like that?
There's, so, excuse me.
I think I've just jumped you with that little question.
There's my band page where all you need to do is like, and you get updates.
So we just go like, right. Amazing. Look for Tembalami on Facebook. Press the like button. If you cannot be added on his other pages, don't worry. Small things. Press like, and you'll be able to follow him and get more updates.
Yeah, but my friends, I make new friends every day. So what I do is, if the page is full, I'll create another one, and I'll create another one. Because I want everybody to be my friend. But at the same time, you can always come to my band page. That is infinite. You can get 1 million. So it's always like that. I love Facebook. You can interact, and you know, the social platforms that came with so many things that we can do. We can even minister and, you know, send people videos and things like that.
Yeah.
And now with YouTube, you can just get everybody to watch our videos, which is good. Technology is good.
It's good. Are you going to be ministering this weekend, the 23rd, in Watford?
Yes.
And please, what message have you got for everyone who's at home, who's watching, about the concert? Should they come?
They definitely need to come, because I'm going to be playing music from my very first album to my latest stuff.
Yeah.
So you're going to hear stuff from my Brighter Day album, the Tumburumbidas and the stuff, stuff that they used to, and also stuff from my Faith Aid kit, the Manya and what, and then stuff from my... Definitely.
Are we going to have that as well?
Of course.
Yes.
We are going to have Ande as well.
I'm making sure.
It's going to be fun. And surprises, you never know what I might just come up with. So you got to be there. Yeah.
Tembalami, thank you so much for talking to us on Zimbo Live TV.
Thank you so much. This is a very nice car.
Do you like this?
Yes, I'm thinking with the kgs that the plane is giving me,
Is it?
I won't be able to take it with me.
No, you can't. Unfortunately, this cannot move from here.
But you know, I've got shipping friends now. You know, when you're now a musician, people know you get friends.
That's the Vickie Storm couch. This is a Vickie Storm couch. This is a special one.
Maybe we can just take you and the couch back home.
You know what? That is excellent. So, thank you once again. No, in fact, one more question for you. Who is the most inspirational musician that you look up to? One person who you say is famous and you say that is one person.
Yeah, besides my girlfriend.
Nice sneak in there.
That has to be Pastor Benjamin Dube. Yeah. He inspires me a lot. He's very genuine in the way he does things. He's a mentor to me, and I have great respect for him. There's Pastor Bonnie Tisho, who mentored me from, I've been in Celebration Church for like 14 years, and she has taught me so many things in terms of songwriting and ministering in church. There are other people that inspire me from afar. Like I said, R. Kelly is one of them when he chooses to. And also
he's a great songwriter.
There's also a musician in the UK called Obet Mazisa.
Amazing man.
He's amazing. Man, yeah. So there are so many musicians that inspire me, even the Afro Praise guys. My producer as well, McDonald Chidawayenzi. He's a heart for God, and when we write songs together, he's really good. Yeah. And my family has been very supportive. They didn't understand me in the first few years, but when they got to understand my vision and what I want to do, they inspire me a lot. Yeah. So I've had a lot of influence from different musicians that come in. So I just want to thank God for all those musicians.
That sounded a bit like, you know, when you're receiving an award, you go, well, I'd like to thank my family.
Oh, you haven't heard my award speech. I have it written down.
Is it long? Is it long?
Long.
Okay, we can't have one now. It'll take another 30 minutes.
Definitely. if you have the 30 minutes, I can totally start now.
No, we can do the 30 minutes backstage.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're here. No, Tembalami, thank you so much.
No shout outs.
Okay. Okay.
I'm kidding.
You know what? We're gonna have a shout out from Tembalami. And when you get the shout out, please tweet Zimbo Live TV to say you got the shout out. So everybody who's watching, this is
kidding.
The shout out.
Okay,
We have the shout out.
I want to give a shout out to my mom, to my dad. Hi mom, hi dad, I'm on TV.
That's what you said when we started. Okay.
Yeah, it's always great to have people that that love God like you know, chat. But I just want to say to everyone who's watching, don't give up on God, because God is not going to give up on you. And greatness is not in having a huge office and huge titles, but it's when you do little with much. We can do much with little. So don't look at what you have. Look at what you can do with what you have.
Brilliant. Tembalami, thank you so much once again for being on the Vickie Storm Show. I'm sure viewers at home have enjoyed listening and getting to know a bit more about you. If you are at home, what we're going to do later on is, like I said, do tweet Zimbo Live TV. Send us your questions for Tembalami. We'll pick the best, and then we can ask him that question, and you guys can get to know more. Other than that, go on Facebook, Tembalami. Look for him, like his fan page, go on Amazon, go on Spotify, go on iTunes, support, pray, and cover these guys in ministry as they come to minister to us as well. Tembalami, thank you so much for being on the Vickie Storm Show.
Thank you so much. This is the best show ever.
Oh, brilliant.
Definitely.
Have a good evening. We will be back later on, and we're going to have Mkhululi Bebe coming up next.
Gospel Nation Promotions proudly presents one of the biggest African gospel music festival in the UK, Afro Praise, featuring live from South Africa, Mkhululi Bebe of Joyous Choir Celebration, from the UK, Muyiwa, and from Zimbabwe, Zimpraise Choir, Tembalami, Tekshua Zamangube. Shows are gonna be in Edinburgh on Saturday the 2nd of August 2014 at the Central Wall, Manchester Saturday the 16th of August 2014 at the Lighthouse Church, and in London Saturday the 23rd of August 2014 at the Watford Colosseum. Tickets are only £25, VIP £30, kids £15. Tickets are also available online at www.eventbrite.co.uk. For more information, call us on 07949736187 or 0794762 Show starts at 5 p.m. For our God, we do it big.